You hear me? Shay Davis. You hear me? Dude, I know that's his brother and everything, bro, but I still don't. I remember the early fucking Smack days, bro, and just listening to that dude, I was like, yo, this dude is so fucking trash, man. So trash. Shay Davis. You hear me? Like, yo. Nigga with them big ass fucking teeth, bro. Nigga teeth was big as fuck, man.
Hey man, hashtag fuck Shay Davis.
You hear me? Oh shit. All right. Ready to jump this shit off. Brah.
Let's do the damn thing, Dub.
All right. Let me see if I can get a dope intro going for this week. See if I can get it if I can get it right.
What do you mean?
I know you be cracking on me about my intros, man.
Okay. Right,
you know what I'm saying? They say I don't be introducing the shit right. Feel me?
Man. Yeah, man. Jump it off with some oomph and enthusiasm, man. Let's kick it off, man. How you started off, man?
Oh shit, I gotta hit record on that.
How we
first.
get the ball from, you know what I'm saying, when from tip off, man, you know what I'm saying? How that return kick was, you know what I'm saying? That's what sets off the game, bro. You know what I'm saying?
For real.
You gotta set that energy, man.
Why is it that the kickoff is so important on football?
Mm-hmm.
Well, I guess the way the game is played. So
Yeah.
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like you think about it, like kickoff, like you said, it set the game off, right?
Yeah.
But the tip off in basketball, just like
it
don't really matter if the other team get it.
Right. They gotta do make it or take it on that shit. Yeah, to put it like
you
that.
They should start the game off different.
Start off on make it or take it, bro. Yeah, put your center on the 3-point line. They make it or take it right now. That car ball. Yeah, the boys got it today.
Yo, what's happening? Hold on. What's going on? It's fucked up. I gotta delete this shit. Hold on, it ain't going right. I gotta go into my options. My bad, bro. My bad. Gotta put that thing on.
Let's go, Jada. You got something in mind for the kickoff?
Not exactly.
Man, let's go, Jada and Styles be on it, man.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. See if we can play off each other well enough for a good 30 seconds.
Well, I think you're gonna have to jump it off.
Nah, you got it, bro. What's up with you, man? Nah, man, I don't want to hear that from you ever again, man. Don't ever defer the ball, man. Fuck that, nigga. You got this, bro. Take it, man. Take it. You got this, bro.
Yo, what's happening? Hold on, what the fuck is going on again? I'm fucked up. My bad, bro.
Mm-hmm.
My bad. Damn. Did I put both of them? There we go. Talking to your mic real quick.
Yeah. What up, it's boy Killer Cal?
All right. Yo, what's good? Good people.
One more time.
Hell no, I ain't starting this shit over.
Start this shit over right goddamn now, nigga.
Hell no, I ain't starting this shit over.
Oh,
you know what it is. It's your boy P Double.
It's your boy Killer Cal, man. Take 13 on this motherfucking thing right here. My nigga fucked up like 15 different intros.
That's what's up, man.
We just gonna kick this shit off right now. You know what I'm saying?
And we just gonna keep it raw.
Yeah. You hear? That's it. We here.
You hear? We here. It's episode 151. What this is?
Yeah.
What this is?
As it pertains to what?
Nigga, this Bootleg Cable podcast.
Oh,
man.
I thought they knew. That's why they clicked the button, nigga. Welcome aboard, motherfuckers. If it's your first time listening, welcome. You're saying good morning, good afternoon, good night to all the good peoples out there in the world.
Mm-hmm.
Hopefully you're where you're supposed to be. And if you're not, I'm glad you're here fucking with me.
Yeah.
And my dog, P Double, man. What's going on, man?
What's going on? Yo, so I was thinking about something the other day, man.
Tell me.
You ever just kind of zone out? And when I say zone out, I'm talking about say both me and you got long drives to work.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
You ever drive from your house to work and you get out the car
and you're like, how the fuck I got here?
How the fuck I got here?
Yeah, every time, bro. Every time, bro. I don't know if it's because I know the route so well or whatever it is, but and we both drive long distances to work and shit like that. So whenever I'm like driving long distances, especially on the highway, bro, I often don't recall like half the shit I did. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, yo. But I thought about that it's been that way for a long time with me, but I thought about it even more so the other morning. I was like, you know what, man? I have to do a better job of staying in the moment. I don't feel like I do a good job of staying in the moment. And I think I allow my mind to venture off in, you know what I'm saying, different spaces and think about too many things and you know what I'm saying, what's going on. Like I have to do a better job of staying in the moment in this, you know what I'm saying? Just like, yo, take in what's going on. Just like how they say when you meditate and shit, like you don't concentrate on nothing else. Just concentrate on how you're breathing, how it feels. Imagine your chest going in and out. You know what I'm saying? And just every time a thought hits your mind, just let it go. Don't chase that thought. Don't indulge in that thought. Just let it go. And I think that's what I do when I drive. You know what I'm saying? Like I often think too much and try to process too much. Like I catch myself not even listening to music nowadays.
I'm the same way, and nowadays exactly. Like I don't even realize it sometimes, man. It's like I get to the job, and then you got other days where, I listen to a lot of music, and I try to find that music that's going to set the tone for my work day. You know what I mean? Because some days I have 12-hour shifts and all of that, so it's just like, damn, let me find the right music to get me in the mind frame to go to work and
then you realize you're a sucky DJ. That's what happened to me. Like, I am a horrible DJ for myself, yo.
Yeah,
because I never find a joint. Like,
nah.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying, I just go to my old moves like when I'm having sex, bro. It's like, yo, I just, nigga, you know what song you want to hear? Some DMX. You know you want to hear some Jay-Z. Nigga, stop trying to venture out and create this dope playlist and shit like that. You're not gonna get it. You're not gonna get it.
You're right. You're right. I always go back to some kind of bangers and some,
exactly.
You know what? For some reason, speaking of that, one of those songs that kind of set me in the mood for work, bro, is that that Lil Durk. I think Jeremiah is on that shit. Real nigga. I forgot the name of the fucking song, man. But that Lil Durk, for some reason. About real niggas, like
I don't know that one.
Nigga like me, wanna fuck with a nigga like me, fuck with a nigga like, for some reason.
that's one of the
that's one of the songs
when you gotta do your job.
Yes, man.
What is it about work that reminds you of that song?
I don't. It's just hype, bro. I don't know what it is. Okay. It just get me like because everybody kind of feel like, when it comes time, like, yo, man, fuck, I gotta go to work today, bro.
Yeah.
I gotta go to work. Like, like you don't really be looking forward to that shit unless you know what I mean. Maybe you got like a little thing at the job that you want to see or something like that. But you know what I mean.
Shit, I hear you. I feel you. I agree with you with that.
I ain't really looking forward to going to the job.
Mine's is that Kanye that spaceship joint. You know what I'm saying? I think it was off his
I ain't made shit.
I'm working this slave ship. I wish I could find me a spaceship and fly. Hello. And this the way to say, if my manager insults me again, I will be assaulting him. After I fuck the manager up, I'm gonna shorten the register up. Let's go back to the gap. Well, my fault. I still never got caught.
That was my joke.
That shit, man. But
the funny thing is that, and I think for me, the reason why that was my joint is because I used to work at the Gap. And I stole.
I remember
I never got caught.
Never got caught, right? Yeah.
I used to be taking mad jeans and shirts, and polos and shit from the Gap, bro.
If you're still for your job, man, go ahead and put something in the hashtag right now in the comment section.
What's the hashtag? The hashtag I stole.
Never got caught.
Never got caught. Okay.
Hashtag never got caught. Go ahead and put that in there.
That's what's up. That's what's up, man. I like that. I fucks with that.
Yeah, man. So what else has been going on, man? Other than this coronavirus?
I feel like it's a lot that's going on, but then there's not a lot that's going on.
Yeah, that's true.
And
that's true.
With that being said, like I'm watching. I try not to watch the TV, bro. I try not to watch the TV because every single day is coronavirus. And it's like, god damn. Like I know it got to be some positive shit going on.
Yeah.
It got to be something else going on besides everything being revolved around the coronavirus. Bro.
That's true. That's true. But we're still a part of the workforce and shit like that. I'm just wondering if people are getting like Stockholm syndrome, if that's a fucking, you know what I'm saying, analogy to make off of the coronavirus. They're like, we living with it. Fuck it.
We started to love it now.
We started loving it now. Like,
yeah.
We started falling in love with the coronavirus, accepted it, making fun of it. And, you know what I'm saying? Fuck it. You know what I'm saying? Like people out there, I see people with no mask nowadays. And people just chilling, man. Like it ain't really something deep going on. And I'm still at odds. Like, is it really as deep as they make it out to be? I don't know. But I'm not going like y'all, like Dub just said, y'all get enough of the coronavirus shit on the news every day. We're not gonna beat y'all over the head with the coronavirus facts or not facts and shit like that. But you know,
but I mean, but at the same time, we still could talk about how we feel about it, man. And recently, I think I posted a video that Bill Maher was talking about it.
Okay.
And shout out to Bill Maher. He has some witty comedy about him, and it's like a raw, like yo, I feel you. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I know a lot. I know he caught a lot of flack a couple of years ago when he, with
nigga shit.
Yeah, but he made a video recently,
right?
And he was talking about the whole coronavirus situation, and he was just like, yo, the gist of it was like, yo, I'm not gonna sit inside my house and cower every day worried about catching the fucking coronavirus. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Not that I'm not going to take precautions, because a lot of times when you say that shit to people, they be like, oh, you're looking at you like, yo, this nigga crazy. Like, what you mean? And what? Like, yeah, I would like to continue my daily life and take my precautions at the same time.
That's where I'm at, in a sense. But what I hate is the people that's out there that feel that way, but they have a sense of hypocritism. They're hypocrites about it all, right?
Yeah.
So they themselves want to go outside, but they fucking ridiculing people for doing certain shit. Like, yo, listen, you gotta take the good with the bad, my G. Like, hey, if they want to go out there and go have fun at the beach in the middle of a pandemic, then fuck it. You know what I'm saying? I'm not there at that beach, though.
Yeah, I'm not. I'm not gonna be there with you. But yo,
go ahead
and have fun. Do your thing.
Yeah. I agree. Now you see the Senate, the Republicans, what they trying to get another stimulus check out there for us?
Yeah.
Not
the Republicans, the Democrats.
The Democrats. I'm sorry. Yeah. They a couple of Democrats voted against it though, but
but they're saying that I guess it got approved at this level.
Yeah, but it's not going to pass.
The Republicans are like, man, fuck y'all.
Fuck y'all. You ain't getting that $1,200 a month.
Surgy blocker. Blocking everything that's coming through.
Yeah, damn right. That's what they're doing for sure. But I mean, how do you feel about that? Like, should they do like something like where as though like do like, a $1,200 on a monthly basis for Americans?
I don't mind it. Yeah, I don't mind it, because and the reason why I say I don't mind it is because our tax money is going through a lot of bullshit that we don't know about.
Yeah, absolutely.
So the thing is that a lot of times when stuff like this come out, we sit there, or not we, but you got people that's skeptical and they say, oh, to my tax dollars is not gonna go to this, that, and
your tax dollars go to a lot of shit.
You gotta go to a lot of fucking bullshit that you don't know about already.
We don't get the percentage breakdown of what our dollar go to, which is like J. Cole said back on KOD, man. Like, we should have an app where you could directly see what percentage of your tax dollars is going where.
Yeah.
I would love to see that. Like, I want to know what I'm contributing to and what
every single penny.
You know what I'm saying? Oh, and I want to know if I want to have the capability, just like if I'm in the stock market or whatever, I'm invested in the stocks or whatever, I could just move my shares here.
Yeah.
Like, I want to give more to this.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's my stock, it's my you know what I'm saying, my dollars anyways. I should have more of a power and more of a say as to what, you know what I'm saying, it goes towards, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And I think that would be dope, you know what I mean? I think that'd be a dope thing for them to do, you know what I'm saying? Open up something like that, especially in this time when everybody's sitting home and, technology is more advanced, man. We should have something like that. Absolutely, I feel.
Yeah, I agree. So, hey, man, if y'all trying to get the people more money, and I'm not going to sit here and act like, yo, I need the money, and you know what I mean, I'm on my ass or whatever, but hey, I'll take it.
Right. Yeah, absolutely.
I'll take it. You know what I mean? If you're gonna give me another $1,200, unless you're gonna say, all right, well, when your tax comes, then we're gonna deduct it from. Nah, then if that's the case, keep that shit.
And that's the scary part because we don't know that yet. We don't even know
exactly.
We don't even know if we're gonna get tax returns this fucking time around. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then the next part about it too, you know what I'm saying? The more money they pull out, the less inflation is gonna happen. Like. Directly, so we got to be mindful of that too, people, because you know what I'm saying, they ain't just gonna give out free money because all they doing is printing this shit up and passing it out. You know what I'm saying?
Are they still printing money though?
I mean, in a sense, bro, the more money you put out there in the economy, you know what I'm saying,
but money
it brings down the value of the dollar.
But money is fake though.
Money is fake, but there's the optical illusion of the value of a dollar goes down when there's too much of it out there. So essentially, if everybody got money, then the price of shit got to go up.
So if let's think about it like this. So when we talk about money, if they were to give you cash, $1,200,
okay,
the first time around, you think that people, like, say instead of either sending you a check or putting direct deposit in your account, do you think it's possible for them to, for all the people that had got the money so far, you think it's possible for them to put $1,200 cash into your fucking into the mail and send it to you?
Hell fucking nah. But essentially it's the same thing, right? Because I'm pretty sure everybody, as soon as they stimulus check,
but why not?
They went to the ATM.
We printing it.
That's what I'm saying.
Supposedly
they still have to print that money that goes into the ATM because every nigga that went to the ATM. So I'm gonna flip this shit.
But that shit circulates though.
I'm gonna flip this bit. It ain't circulating right now. That part I don't believe. Like I don't
let the dollar circulate.
I don't think it's circulating right now. Like this is, you know what I'm saying? For the last year up until now, I've been doing a better job at saving. But even more so this year because there's nothing to spend money on, man.
I agree. So hey, listen, I'm trying to find shit to spend money on.
Yeah, nah, my nigga, like, yo, I am not going to lie to you.
Yo.
I got up out my house yesterday and said, I'm gonna go ball out at Walmart.
What you bought, nigga?
Nigga, I bought, nigga, because
you got your 65 inch.
Nah, I ain't getting the 65 inch, but I was buying little things. You know what I'm saying? Like I wasn't worried about the price, nigga. I'm gonna buy some shampoo for the dog. Oh, I'm gonna get the good Johnson. Get the Johnson & Johnson this time. Give me that. Yeah, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm gonna get the good cereal right now. Give me that.
Let me get 2 of those.
Yeah, we get 2 of those. The good shit, the good stuff. You know what I'm saying? I don't want the regular brand. Nigga. I want the good brand. I want the name brand. You know, 2 of those. I'm trying to find money to spend on, man. I'm sitting there, nigga, scrolling through Amazon, like, all right, fuck it, I ain't gonna get nothing. But you know what I mean? Like,
yeah,
right now that's where it's at. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't feel like there's nothing to spend money on truly like that. I mean, saying then again, I don't really have a true nil mentality. So I know nils out there don't figure out a way to they money gone. I seen a nigga try to tell me like, yeah, man, since the Jordan doc went up, all these Jordan prices done went up, bro. I done bought me some Jordan. I'm gonna flip this nigga. I'm like, yo, nigga, you flip and get more money off the stock market, nigga. Go buy some shares or something. You know what I'm saying? Why I'm gonna buy Jordan shoes? Jordans. You know what I'm saying? Buy used shoes, nigga. Hold on. Like, really? Like, what's up with the used shoes culture, bro? I can't get jiggy with that shit at all.
You can't get jiggy with that
shit? I can't get jiggy with no used shoes culture, bro. That is the stupidest fucking thing
I agree.
Ever in life.
But nigga, I felt exclusive though.
Nigga,
it's exclusive.
Suck a dick upside down, my nigga. Like,
not yo, from the back.
Like, yeah, I'm saying not from the back, like upside fucking down, nigga. Fuck out of here, yo. Like, you know what I'm saying? I remember one time my nigga was like, yo, nigga, you trying to buy these shoes off of me right here? I don't want these shits no more, nigga.
Yeah,
I give you the whole set right here for 150. Nigga, fuck no. I'm never gonna wear another nigga's pair of shoes, bro. Fuck out of here. Like, what are you talking?
That's first world problems.
Yeah, but nah, it's first world corny. That's what the fuck it is. So I don't appreciate a nigga trying to stun on me with some fucking shoes that really got a nigga put creases in it, and he spent fucking.
Well, obviously you're not.
You know what I'm saying? More than it cost originally. You know
obviously, you're not selling those. You're not selling the ones with the creases in it, bro. Like that's
nah,
not,
I know.
That's not what we doing.
I know, but like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's already worn, bro. Like,
no, well, I guess definitely because you put your foot in there, but technically, if you go to the shoe store and buy some shoes, ain't it already worn though? Because mad niggas don't put their feet in that shit.
Nah, I don't get the one off the fucking rack. Oh, because everybody tried it on.
I mean,
they tried it on. Like, you know what I'm saying? They tried it on.
It's still warm, though.
You bought a car. It went for a test drive. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Yeah, it has to. You know
it's not owned by somebody.
This nigga didn't smoke a blunt in the car. Like,
you know what I mean? Yeah.
You know what I mean? So
I feel you.
Yeah, word, man. For real, man. So you seen you know, they got the boy not Big Meech, but you know what I'm saying, Southwest. Go ahead.
Hold on before you go on to that.
Let me. Yeah.
Jordan, you brought the Jordan doc.
Yeah.
A lot of people talking about Jordan eyes, bro.
Jordan eyes?
Yeah.
Meaning?
His eyes is mad yellow in the documentary. Like you can see
he looked like he got fucking diabetes.
They say, you know, when you have yellow eyes, and I feel like the wife be trying to put that shit on me. Why your eyes? Yeah, I ain't got no fucking liver disease. Yo.
Yeah. Kidney failure.
Yeah, kidney failure, liver disease type shit.
Yeah.
So usually that's what's associated with yellow eyes, and his shit look like it's fucking bulging out, bro.
Yeah, he drink a lot, right?
Yeah,
he drinking on the series.
That's what they would say. Yeah. I didn't see the last 2 episodes, but from what I'm hearing, this nigga, you know what I mean? He down in that shit straight. No chaser.
I think his family, like his son and his daughter, they all have like a cognac or some kind of liquor company.
Oh, really?
So, yeah.
Bumble Club. Damn, that boy the GOAT at the fucking basketball, and
man.
GOAT trying to be the GOAT in liquor game too.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
Well,
they run all his brands. So yeah, the boy, he's a drinker, man. We seen that. We Trick Daddy look like that. Like we seen motherfuckers that you know what I'm saying, got the fat face and the yellow eyes, man. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. It's usually synonymous with like heavy drinkers, and you know the sugar and diabetes is all there. You know what I mean? Like
it's like a cocktail.
Just
mix all that shit in one, bro.
Yeah.
I'm on everything.
He got black syndrome, but like, yo, I don't know. Speaking of the Jordan doc, and I'm trying to put my finger on it, but I'm probably wrong. But I'm probably right. But did you notice throughout the doc, like, I don't know if it was a thing of the time, but a lot of the kids that was getting autographs and fucking shit from Jordan, I don't know if it's just solely based on what I saw in the doc, but there's a lot of white kids. I don't know if it's a privilege thing.
It is a privilege thing. Like, think about it, bro. Like, going to these games, especially at that time and stuff like that, it wasn't a lot of black kids, inner city kids. Like, shit, I can't even afford to go to a fucking game now. I don't want to sit in the fucking nosebleeds and go to a game. So, yeah, it's a lot of white side seats. Oh, we got the package. We got a special package where you can meet the players after the game and blah, blah, blah. Yeah, it's a privilege thing. It's a lot of fucking
I guess
kids.
That's what it is, man. But
you know what I'm saying? Millionaire.
I would have loved to
heavy
see
thousandaire sons and daughters. And I got to meet Michael Jordan when I was 5 years old. Yeah, my dad is also a fucking hedge fund manager. Or some shit like that.
That's what it is. It just kind of hurt me a little bit. Like, I was like, damn, ain't no black kids getting to meet and greet Michael Jordan. It's like a lot of these kids, like they show them like, Michael Jordan, he didn't resist an autograph, but there's always some little white kid with a ball, fucking coming up to him for the autograph. And it's like, what? And
like, here, come on, Junior, standing right here with the fucking hands on the shoulder. Here he comes. Just put the ball out. Extend it a little more so he can see it.
Yeah, fucking Junior, fucking living the high life.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying, and still hate niggas to this day. you know
niggas turn them upside down.
But you know what I'm saying, Jordan, they don't look at. I think they look at Jordan like OJ. You know what I'm saying? I'm not black, I'm OJ. And I don't think Jordan. I bet you if you ask Jordan if he's black, he probably say no, I'm Jordan.
He probably might, bro. He probably might.
Would, man. He
would, man. Yeah. He seemed like one of them.
He definitely do. I get that vibe from him. I definitely do.
I don't see color ass motherfuckers.
Yeah.
Like what?
Republicans by Jordan.
You see black and white?
I see who by. Yeah. All right.
You see shades of gray, bro. You don't see colors. What you talking about, man?
Yeah, of course.
But like you said, going on to the big
Southwest T got released from prison.
So is he recently. He's officially out?
He's officially out, ankle bracelet on because of the COVID.
Okay,
you know what I'm saying, situation. He got, you know what I'm saying, early release. Big Meech is still up in there. You know what I'm saying?
Is Big Meech supposed to get out soon?
He did the hashtag. He's petitioning for that too, but I don't know. There ain't nobody saying that.
Yeah,
him getting off, but yeah, man. 50 Cent has been recently trolling and also involved in the whole trying to come up with a show based on a documentary based on the lives of the BMF Black Mafia family.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Which I think is a dope story. He's going around trying to lock down all the historic Black stories right now. But I think it's a dope. Are you familiar with the BMF story?
I'm not familiar with the BMF story. The only thing I know about the BMF story is I think I'm Big Meech, Larry Hoover. Hallelujah.
Yeah, man. So,
but you know what? I've heard for a long time now. I've heard about Big Meech, and supposedly he was just a big drug dealer and blah blah blah. Especially through Jeezy from back in the days.
Yeah.
So throughout hip hop circles. Not that I'm a part of hip hop circles, but as a fan of hip hop,
you heard about it through the music.
I've heard of Big Meech and this, that, and the third. And from what I understand, this dude was just a big time drug dealer. He had, you know what I mean? He was really
Big Meech and his brother.
He really had ship him across the Atlantic. Like he,
right.
When these rappers talk about,
they talking about his
lifestyle. Yeah, they talking about his.
Yeah, like when they say I know Pablo. The real Noriega, like
this nigga knew Pablo and the real Noriega,
right?
Yes.
So that's how that was their lifestyle. That was their connect. Like they went directly to the South and got with the fucking cartel.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. Got with them, and then
I always meant to watch the documentary, the BMF documentary.
Yeah, so they they distributed to one of them distributed to Detroit, which is Southwest T, which they both are from Detroit. So they're brothers, the Flannery brothers. So they brothers. They grew up in Detroit. They were born and raised in Detroit. And you know what I'm saying? They started selling drugs and they expanded their operation. They moved out to California and make some real connects.
Yeah.
And then they took in, Big Meech made Atlanta his hub. Whereas though, Southwest T stayed in Detroit and they distributed drugs like that. But they had connects.
They had a plan,
over.
Man.
They had a plan, and it was a well thought out, concise plan. Yeah. And they were doing their thing, and and listening to Big Meech talk and speak, he just like you said, a lot of these rappers basically took their real life and made it to their facade.
Of course,
they took their real life and made it to their facade. So, a lot of the stories that you hear in these records, man, talking about, like we said before, knowing the real Pablo Noriega and all that, they got that from them dudes and whatever.
Yeah.
And back in 2004. That's when 2004, 2005. That's when the whole operation came to a crash. When the feds was on them, wiretaps and all that. You know what I'm saying? So but a lot of record companies, like like basically like 50 Cent was putting out there like niggas was borrowing money from these cats because these cats started BMF Records, and one of their main artists when they first started was it Blue Da Vinci?
Yeah. I remember
Blue Da Vinci.
I remember Blue. Yeah.
Yeah,
he was heavy on the Smack DVDs.
Yeah, so Blue Da Vinci, and then BMF was also working with Fabulous. Like you said, Jeezy, and some couple of other artists, but their main focus was Blue Da Vinci and all that. And but they, a lot of people knew them for the lifestyle and the culture. So people borrowed money from them. So 50 put out, okay, Big T's out Monday. Pay by Monday. Have my money by Monday. So I just thought about that. And I was like, if a nigga if you owe a nigga, let's say, let's put a dollar value that maybe me and you could afford. Let's say you owe a nigga $5,000. You borrowed it from him in 2005, nigga went to jail. Nigga got 30 years.
Yeah.
And we in 2020, nigga get out a little early. Do you still owe this nigga his $5,000 with interest? How do you feel about that?
God,
because Irv Gotti
with interest.
Okay. What would you put on there? Because right now, 50 saying Irv Gotti borrowed $1 million from
nigga. If I borrow $5,000
from the BMF gang,
if I borrow $5,000 from you, I owe you $5,000. That's it, nigga.
So when you come out of jail, I mean, you're still entitled to your $5,000.
Yeah.
Right.
Why not? If you got
it's not a statute of limitation on money.
Nah. If you got integrity about yourself, bro. You still owe that man his $5,000. And it's funny that you bring that up too, because I was sitting here thinking, I saw something the other day that said what it was called, the 10 The 10 Black Commandments. Right?
Okay, I want to hear this. Tell me about it. Tell me. I want to know what the 10 Black Commandments are. You go ahead and find that, man.
So the 10 Black Commandments came out, and I was just like, yo, this is crazy. You know what I mean? The 10 Black Commandments, and I was wondering like what they left off.
Okay,
right. So I think I'm gonna read you the 10 Black Commandments.
Yeah, let me hear them.
So number 1 is your mom.
Wait. We don't start from 1. We don't start from 10. We gotta start from 10.
From 10. Okay. Yeah. So number 10.
Yeah, number 10. Let's
number
go.
10 on the 10 Black Commandments. Run first, ask later.
Damn. Is that facts or not facts?
That's facts.
That's facts. And I'm trying to teach my mixed kids the same shit, man. They didn't get it yet. But I'm gonna beat it in their head. Nigga, run first, ask what happened later.
Yes. So number 9 on the 10 Black Commandments, ain't no camping.
Ain't no camping?
Ain't no camping.
Explain that one to them, folks.
Black folks don't go camping.
Okay, you know okay.
We don't take camping trips.
I don't know what that one had to make the list. That they fucked up on that one.
Okay. So number 8 is...
but I mean, maybe they watched too many Jason movies.
Okay, speaking of Jason movies.
Oh, okay, all right.
Number 8, nigga, talk to the TV screen, bro.
Facts.
Run.
Facts.
Run, nigga.
Yeah. They can't hear me, but they gonna hear me.
Don't go in there.
Yeah.
Talk to the TV
Fuck
screen.
Is you doing, nigga?
Fuck is you doing?
Up. You're a real life character, my nigga.
Shoot the ball, LeBron. What the fuck, nigga?
That's a hoe right there. I hope she died.
Yes.
We're talking fictional characters, man.
Talk to the TV screen.
Yeah.
So then number 7, get extra napkins, bro.
Nigga, what? That is definitely a Black commandment. I had a homeboy. His last name Bloomfield, but he Black. And one time, this nigga disappointed us, man. They didn't give us an extra napkin, so we sent the nigga to he was like, y'all gotta go to the bathroom. I said, nigga, when you go in that bathroom, take some extra napkins back out with you.
Yeah.
Nigga came out like, put 4 napkins in his pocket like he did a drug deal. Nigga, you supposed to come with a handful of them motherfuckers. Nigga, take extra napkins. We don't need them.
Take extra napkins. Yeah. So number 6 is play Before I Let Go at every cookout.
Oh yeah,
Before I let go.
Nah, definitely. That's that. I'd rather hear it at the beginning than the end.
Okay.
Yeah.
And number 5, if cops tell you to relax, don't.
I don't know.
Relax.
You know what? Yes.
We just.
Yes.
Something going on with your license.
Absolutely.
Hang tight.
There's reason for concern.
You
know what I'm saying? Y'all seen First 48. They always tell you everything's all right.
Yeah.
No, it's not.
You going to jail.
No, it's
this
not.
Probably your last couple of minutes of freedom right now.
Exactly. Figure out whatever lie you got to tell and stick to your story, bro.
Okay, number 4. Who made this?
Yeah, you always got to inquire about this.
Who made this?
Yeah, for real. Like, you always got to inquire about why is this shit in my presence right now? Who came up with this
bullshit? Who made this meme? Who said that Jordan was better than Who said that LeBron was better than Jordan?
And
who made this?
Keep it on the meal too. It's important. Who made the meal?
Because
that might be a nasty motherfucker that made that shit.
Yeah.
You might want to not eat that shit because that nigga might be serving you dog.
Who cooked the collard
greens? Might be serving you dog.
Which one of y'all motherfuckers cooked the collard greens?
Yeah.
There we go.
Yeah.
So number 3 is stand up when you losing in 2K.
Oh hell yeah, nigga! You gotta act like it's some bullshit and you better than what's happening right now. Hell yeah,
stand up when you losing in 2K.
Heck yeah,
bro.
man. Heck yeah. Especially when you got an audience. You gotta stand up, man. Come on, you still hitting the ball. Like, you see me hitting it, right? You see me pressing that shit. Some bull. Yeah. Come on. Just don't slam nobody's controllers, though. You a fucking clown and a half if you slam somebody's controller. Do not come to my house hitting my controllers and something. Yeah, you can stand up. That's some bullshit. Yeah. Hell yeah. Heck yeah,
gotta
man.
Stand up when you lose in 2K, bro.
Yeah.
So number 2, seasoning, bro.
Damn, that's what's fucking us up in the corona right now.
Seasoning.
That's that all diabetes and high blood pressure.
Number 2.
But we gotta have that flavor, man. We gotta have that
seasoning,
flavor,
bro.
man.
Like black folks, man.
We
We
just love
cook,
seasoning on everything.
We love seasoning, man. We can't
everything we do gotta
can't
hit,
just
man.
take it off the package and put salt on it and throw it in the oven.
Right.
Salt and pepper. Nah, nigga, like how many seasonings do it gotta be? At least 6, bro.
Yeah, at least.
At least
6. You gonna put onions in it, but you still gotta put the onion powder.
Exactly.
You putting garlic in it, but you still gotta put the garlic powder.
Give me the dap on that one, bro. Nigga, you know how many times I done cook some shit and put onions and onion powder on that motherfucker?
Right.
And number one on the Black 10 Commandments, your mom is not one of your little friends, bro.
Gotta remember that. You have to remember that. You can't talk to your moms any kind of way.
I ain't one of your little friends.
Yeah, she ain't never one of your little friends.
And I think
she's able to pull that card whenever she feel like it. She ain't gonna let she gonna be able to pull that card out of nowhere when you ain't expect it. Like all the conversations was candid before now.
And I think that's universal, bro.
Yeah.
And I say that because, you know what I mean, my wife, she from Jamaica. And you know what I mean, I'm American through and through.
Yeah.
And that's something that both she says, you think something when I ain't like a friend them out the road?
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And then you hear the American mothers say that shit, the Black American mothers. I ain't one of your little friends off the street.
Yeah, shit, man. I check my kids all the time. Like, your mother is not your friend.
Yes.
You don't get to talk to your mom like she's your friend.
Yeah.
Don't be snapping like I'm gonna snap your ass, bro. I'm gonna snap your neck, bro. Don't fucking talk to your mom.
Agreed.
Any kind of way. Like, I'm stepping in. Like, you know what I'm saying? Definitely. So yeah.
Agreed.
I agree with that, man. But you know what I'm saying? They still ain't no Black commandments on how to deal with money though. So how do you deal with money? Like, where is it at? You know what I'm saying?
You gotta have it memorized.
Yeah.
Video. You gotta make
it's like, yo, if you can find me, you can get it. That's what it comes like. That's what it seems like it comes down.
If you're not an asset, you're a
liability. You know what I mean? Word up, man. But you know what I mean? Shout out to the BMF gang. You know, definitely if you haven't checked out anything on as it pertains to that organization, they're definitely a big deal. You know what I'm saying? So check them out, man. It's a part of Black history. I know, gang violence. I know, you know what I'm saying, drug dealing.
And we're not advocating
for that. But you know what, man? It's still part of Black history, man. So check it out, man. All these rappers that you listen to nowadays, man, all they doing is, you know what I mean? Like, I don't even think they have the capability in today's time to have that kind of an organization.
Nah, man, there's too many cameras. There's too many snitches.
Yeah, it's too many. Snitching is a fucking. Oh my god,
it's an art. It's an art to that shit.
It's art, bro. It's artwork, man. You know what I'm saying? Snitches getting off for everything. You know what I'm saying? So and that's what they did to turn us against each other, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
snitches. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got real niggas serving years and snitches coming out. So there's more snitches left in, you know what I'm saying, general pop than there is snitches than there's. You know, real niggas. There's more real niggas in jail, and there's more snitches out here. So yeah, man. Focus on that, man. So
yeah, definitely, man. So, but so even with that though, 50 been talking shit. I guess he decided to bring up Irv Gotti.
Okay.
When it came to this whole snitching situation, or not snitching, sorry, the whole him owing money and whatever.
Pay by Monday. Yeah.
You think that? What's going on with these grown ass men? Like, why are they still beef? I understand that this is street beefs, and the same way Jordan is still supposedly beefing with Isaiah Thomas and Charles Barkley and all this shit. Like, what is it about the human psyche where it's just like, yo, bro, just let this shit go? Like, why is it that this dude is getting out of jail and you thinking about Irv Gotti?
You know what, man? Because it authenticates a thought process. It authenticates who I am as a person,
it though?
And it validates who I am as a person.
Does it?
Definitely, absolutely. And I ride with 50 with that as far as it comes to that.
So you saying keep the beef until the end?
Never the beef until the end. Hell yeah, because you know what I'm saying. Like, I gotta keep
petty, bro.
It's not petty, man. Yo, I'm saying, like, yo, real shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, we still fuck with 50 because we feel like 50 is real. We fuck with 50, not in necessarily music, but I think he knew when it was time. Like, 50 is not banging us over the head with music right now, right?
He's not
being
Definitely
corny with it, right? He knows, like, yo, this ain't maybe the climate for me to drop albums on top of albums.
Yeah, my music time is pretty much up.
Yeah, and
these young kids ain't fucking with me like that.
Exactly, and he's made a conscious decision to bow out. At this point in time, so I fuck with him for that, and he's giving us content now. Like for life, don't seem like the one for me. Like you know what I'm saying? Like he needs to redeem himself after fucking Power because Power was a great show up to a point.
Yeah.
So I feel like, you know what I'm saying, instead of fucking microwave dinner giving us these fucking shows, bro, he needs to put more thought into them, flesh them out a little bit more, and make sure, you know what I'm saying, they hit right. But I really still fuck with 50 Cent, the mentality. Don't fuck, you know what I'm saying? The fact that this nigga still hates his son. This nigga's to the fact that he still say fuck that little nigga right now.
Well, you know what?
That's some real.
He
shit.
spoke on that shit recently too.
Yeah, with homeboy from
Elliot,
TMZ,
not Elliot. Oh, the other. That's who that was.
Yeah, right.
Why was I thinking it was
Elliot Wilson?
Not Elliot Wilson, but the other one. What's the other one that don't really?
D-Dot?
Yeah,
okay.
D-Dot, motherfucker. He don't really be saying shit.
Yeah.
Hey, nigga, are you a part of this podcast or not? What's your purpose here? Like you'll never be in the fucking. You don't be in the Rolls Royce with Nipsey. You know what I mean?
Yeah, right.
Like
you holding the camera, nigga?
Exactly. Is it because he dark skinned?
I don't know.
Is it a dark skinned nigga situation where they trying to get that nigga the fuck up out of here?
I guess they rap people say he's shooting.
Or you know what? He just don't ask the dope questions. I don't know what it is, but he'll never be around. But anyway, where was I? Where were we going?
Van Lathan
and 50 Cent was talking, and he was talking about his whole son situation. And I kind of agree with him what he was saying.
I can't go ahead. I'm sorry.
Where he cut me off if you need to, bro. So,
I can't agree with him because I don't know the full story. That's where I would say
we're only hearing his side.
Right.
So I'm okay. Yeah. So let me rephrase that.
Yeah,
he seems to be making a good point for himself.
Right. Yeah. He does a good job of that, no matter who he's in. Who's the opposer? But he does a good job of making a good point for himself.
True. So even that, like he was talking about it, and he was just like, "Yo, his baby mom's, she pretty much never worked since he got rich."
He's like, "Yeah, I moved in Mike Tyson's house. He wanted to move in Mike Tyson's house.
Yeah,
but you ain't coming here."
Yeah.
And
I think that's how most dudes feel. Like,
I mean, speak on it. I love, you know what I'm saying? I love my girl, love my family, but you know what?
He wasn't with me shooting in the gym.
Nowadays, I find, and tell me if this happens to you, or folks out there, if you listen to the podcast, you know what I'm saying? Please comment. Tell me if this happens to you. If you have a significant other, do you find, you know what I'm saying? Do they try to tag the kids against you?
Oh, I've definitely been a victim of that, bro. You know what I mean? You know, I got a baby mama, so you know, it's
right.
I'm definitely a victim.
Right. Yeah,
I'm not only a client, but I'm the player president.
Right.
You know what I mean?
But I'm talking about even in a live-in situation. Like I feel like I find myself in that situation where it's like, yo, hold on, man. You trying to get sympathy from the little ones? Like, yo, nah, they should not be involved with what's going on here.
Yeah.
Like, you shouldn't be trying to plead your case, and you know what I'm saying? You being an op in the crib. Like, what the fuck going on here? You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, like, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, I feel like, that I don't know. I being a victim of it myself, like I could see that happening in 50 Cent situation where, you know what I'm saying, being mama like, yo, really, like, yo, fed, you know what I'm saying, shorty a lot of shit to where he feels like, yo, my dad is the op. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not impossible.
Yeah.
Like, I could see it happening. Like, you know what I'm saying? No matter what, I don't know, because, you know what I'm saying, it's a female thing or whatever it is.
I think, though, but I agree. I agree. And I think that what needs to happen is, and not saying that he had the time to do this, because we got to remember, this dude is a famous person.
Yeah.
And you know what I mean? His time is taking a lot. So when we talk about celebrities, when we talking about rappers, especially successful ones, athletes, all this shit, I think it's easy for the mom to turn their kid against you.
Yeah,
because you never around.
Yeah, yeah.
You always like, on tour.
Look at us. We could
state.
be out in Antigua right now, but your daddy ain't paid for it.
Yeah,
you know. Yeah. So, you know
so it's a mentality, and especially if you have a woman that's not really in your corner, they can breed a mentality into your child where I am owed this because you're successful, but mommy's not successful.
Yeah.
You've seen the entire world, but me and mommy haven't seen the entire world. Like, I'm out here grinding for y'all. You know what I mean? I'm out here grinding, not just for y'all, but for myself as well. And I'm trying to build something.
That goes into the whole real question I've been trying to ask a lot of people, but I've been I don't ask them the question because I think they'd be too pussy to answer it. But you know what I'm saying? Like, can you be more successful if you're more selfish?
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? And should you like really and truly, like, if I turned on the selfish button right now, like, I feel like I could get personally further in life, but at the same time, like, I could provide more for my family or leave more for my family if I turn on the selfish button.
Of course.
But if I keep trying to,
I believe in that.
Consider, every fucking thing that's going on, and you know what I'm saying, this and that, or how you feel about that, then I'm holding myself back. Like, I feel like I could go further if I turn on the selfish button.
I agree with that 1,000%, bro.
Yeah, man.
I think that, especially if you have the drive. Sometimes some people, whether it be the wifey or whatever the case is, or family members, brother, sister, cousin, whoever it is.
Yeah.
A lot of the people in your circle or a lot of people that's immediate in your life don't have the same drive as you. They don't have the same goals as you. They don't have the same idea of success as you. So it's just like, definitely, if I become more selfish, but then if I become more selfish now, I look bad. I look like I'm not doing my thing as a husband, as a boyfriend, but as a father, as a this and that.
That's the mystique. That's the mystique right now, right? It's like, we all try to fucking play a role, or what, you know what I'm saying? This script that society wrote for us.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, when are we gonna really, like, look, everybody's narrative is not mine. Like, I can't go down the same path as everybody else. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I have to go down the path that I see that makes it. And it might not look, you might not can't post this on Instagram, baby.
Yeah.
You might not can't post this on Facebook.
But I want to, though.
You might not can't do any of that shit.
But I want to.
You can't live, you won't look like that when, you know what I'm saying, if you live the way I want us to live. But I promise you, at the end, man, we're gonna be on top.
It's gonna be worth it.
It's gonna be worth it, because I see, you know what I'm saying. So
people want the end results, but they don't want the journey, bro.
Yeah, right.
And I think that people that think like you and people that think like me, we want the end result and the journey at the same time.
Yeah.
We want to look at it and be able to say, "Yo, man,
facts.
I don't went through some shit, bro." Like when we talk about overnight celebrities and shit like that, it's just like, "Yo, nigga, I've been grinding for years upon years upon years." Like, even when DMX came out,
man,
when DMX came out, I remember him talking, and he was just like, "Yo, some of these rhymes I wrote like 5-6 years ago." Like, a lot of that shit that was on It's Dark and Hell Is Hot was shit that he wrote way before 99, 98. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Way before that, like 95, 94, 93. Like, yo, nigga, I've been doing this shit for a long time. I've been grinding behind the scenes a long fucking time.
Right.
And now y'all making it seem like, yo, all of a sudden this shit just fucking pops. Like, nah, nigga, I've been fucking grinding.
Word.
Shout out to the Soul Rebels out here rocking with us on the YouTube live.
What that?
He said, Soul Rebels.
Yeah.
Soul Rebels say, I wanted to turn selfish button and disobey my mom, and I'm labeled for that. If I obey my mom, I'm a mama's boy. If I disobey my mom, I'm an asshole. Damned if I do, damned if I don't.
Man, let's be damned and do. Fuck it. Let's go ahead and disobey.
Hey, man, we're gonna start putting some of this shit on t-shirts.
Yeah, for real.
Let's be damned and do.
You know,
fuck that, man.
Fuck that shit.
Put that shit on the t-shirt, man.
Yeah, man. Work. Hey, yo, do me a favor. Let's pause this shit. I'll be right motherfucking back.
You know, we can't necessarily pause, man. So let me talk to Soul Rebels, since Soul Rebels one of the only two people on this motherfucker right now. But yeah, so Rebels, I feel you, man. It's one of those situations where, like you said, you damned if you do, you damned if you don't. And the whole mama's boy thing, and I think that's specifically to a man, where you looked at, if you're a daddy's girl, it's almost like it's a positive thing. It's almost like daddy is taking care of the situation and blah 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 blah. But if you a mama's boy now, you looked at as a bitch. You looked at as, yo, this nigga mama taking care of him. He can't make decisions for himself. Blah 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 blah. It's a whole different dynamic, and it's a whole different double standard when you're talking about a mama's boy situation versus being, like, say, a daddy's girl. You know what I mean? So I definitely understand, man. And you know what? At the end of the day, we need to worry about doing whatever it is that we need to do to make our situation better. And at that point is one of them situations where we need to be selfish. We need to worry about, listen, call me a mama's boy if you want to, but I don't give a fuck, because at the end of the day, I'm making myself better. I'm making my life going forward better. I'm doing whatever that I need to do. That's what's best for me. So whether you call me a mama's boy or not, fuck y'all. You know what I mean? Because at the end of the day, you're living your life. I'm living my life. Nobody can't tell you or me or anybody else, a killer, how to live their life, man. We know how to live our life. We know what we want at the end of the day. So it is what it is. So even before the podcast started, we was talking about the whole Boosie situation, right? And Boosie is one of those dudes that's a real character, right? And he seemed to move at the beat of his own drum. Not seems to, he does. He moves at the beat of his own drum. He say some off the wall shit. You see in the comments all the time, protect Boosie at all costs. This, that, and the third.
Yeah, there's like a hashtag for that.
Yeah, it's like protect.
Okay, it's
protect
like a
Boosie.
national monument, right?
Yeah. Like,
oh,
you know what I'm saying? So you see him, and the way he move, it's just like, yo, man, this dude, he's unapologetic.
Yeah.
And I feel like, dude, I wish I could be that way in life every fucking day.
Yeah, don't we all?
Some days I feel like I am that way, but then at the same time,
we work in a corporate
America. We work in a world where I got to answer to somebody.
Yeah.
So I don't want to say it's not always beneficial. It's not beneficial at all for me to be that way, because some days I go to work,
you know what?
And I be like, man, I be feeling like saying, like, yo, nigga, fuck you. Get the fuck out of my damn space, bro.
And at the same time, Dub, and it might sound crazy and it might sound left field right now, but that's one of the times I identify with not white supremacists, but I identify with, somewhat of white America and all that. When they say, like, look, man, like, yeah, Donald Trump is ignorant as all shit. But he's kind of saying some of the things that we want to say.
Yeah.
And that we're not brave enough to say. And we need that representative for ourselves. So, you know what I'm saying? When I see black people getting behind Boosie and saying that, I protect them at all costs.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah, I don't agree with everything that the man says. But
it need to be said.
It need to be said.
Yes.
Yeah, that's what I fuck with. You know what I'm saying?
So speaking of Boosie, right? And Soul Rebels say they feel, I don't know if Soul Rebels is a man or a woman. I don't know who you is. So I'm gonna say, Soul Rebels say, I know why Boosie feel the way he feel. And again, me and you feel the same way. We all three of us feel the same way.
Yeah.
Boosie now during the course of him keeping it real on his live.
Yeah.
He was talking about his son.
Yeah.
And Boosie was like, damn right. I'm trying to set a standard. I raised my I raised my sons. I raised my kids a certain way. And the standard was, nigga, yeah, at 12 years old, I got my son some head.
Yeah.
Ask my nephews. I got what was the term that he used? It wasn't just got some head.
Got
it was
their dicks up. That's what he's walking.
No. He was like, he got them right or something.
That's what he said that she did. She got them right. Like he said that she, the woman that he referring to.
Oh, listen to it.
I'm training them boys right. Ain't sending my nephew. Ain't sending them. Ain't my son. 12, 13, they got hit.
Mm-hmm.
That's how it's supposed to be.
It's how it's supposed to be.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So her sister kids, his sister kids got some head too.
Fucking right. Yes, a grown woman.
Grown.
Grown.
Super grown. Super grown. Check his ass out.
Tricked his ass out.
Check this ass out.
Checked him out.
She checked me out.
Checked him out too. So he,
Yeah.
I know what the fuck she did to them.
Mm.
She checked me out, that bitch.
Mm.
I'm getting them prepared, man.
This sounds like some celebrity privilege shit right here to me.
So when he say
It
he
sounds like some celebrity privilege shit. Like
he's-
you and I can't get that done. You think you could get that done? You think you?
yeah, of
can get,
course you can. Of
You
course
can?
Yeah.
Do you feel like you can convince a
It just-
female to suck your 12-year-old? No.
Of course you can, but it's not gonna be. It probably not gonna be the. Hold on. Let me say this. This is definitely not a classy woman.
Right. Okay.
We're not talking about a classy woman.
Yeah.
here.
Right. Yeah.
But
Mhm.
me or you is not gonna be the class of woman that he could get to. do.
Right. Okay. Okay.
You know what I mean?
Mm.
So at the end of the day, she's not a classy woman,
Mhm.
but the class of woman that he could get to do it is a little bit higher.
Okay.
Than
So
what
would
we
you
and you
have been
can get.
appreciative if your dad got you some head at 12 years old?
I think I would have. to be 100% honest with you, bro. Yes, I think I would have. Like, yo, man, my pops looking out for me, because
right, yeah,
if you think about it, and this is just a male perspective,
right, yeah,
just a male, because I'm gonna talk about the other end of this in a second, but it's just a male perspective.
Okay.
As a young boy, you talking to your friends. I remember one time my homie Lavelle, shout out to my homie Lavelle. This nigga came through. We was probably let's say middle school, like 8th grade. Nigga came through to the bus stop, and that nigga was happy. Yo, nigga, I just fingered such and such. Smell my hand, nigga. Smell my hand. He was on some shit like that, and it was just like, it was like an excitement for that nigga. Like, yo, nigga,
you wanted that for yourself.
Yeah. Nigga, you fingered that girl?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You kissed up on some titties, nigga. Oh man, when am I gonna get there? You know what I mean? So when we think about stuff like that, as a 12-year-old, 13, 14, whatever it is, around that age, it's one of those things where you look at it and you just like, yo, man, it like I'm looking forward to getting there. Let's get rid of this whole virginity situation.
Well, I'm talking.
Let's get some experience, especially sexual experience.
But I'm asking if that experience was directly tied to your father. If your father provided you with that experience.
Personally, no, not me. Soul Rebel said, I wish my dad taught me some things.
All right. Okay. So
and you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He said same thing happened to Lil Wayne. Lil Wayne is probably the example of an outcome, maybe. I'm not sure, but like the whole like, I wish, dude, like I would be appreciative if my pops would.
I mean, if you look at the animal kingdom, like, you know what I'm saying, all infant animals when they were, you know, when they're small, you know what I'm saying, they people bought them a piece of meat and like, yeah, here, eat this, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Before you learn how to hunt.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You gotta get a little taste of what this is, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I would, you know what, like, it's crazy, but you know what I'm saying, because you know it's double standards, of course.
1,000%.
It's double standards that take place into all this.
1,000%.
Like, would you do this for your daughter? Right? Nah, right?
Hell no.
Right.
Hell no.
But I mean, it's double standards. You know what I'm saying? We gotta really address those things. But you know what I'm saying, as a man, because we so lusty. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, maybe getting that off your system, maybe getting that off your chest would help you not make bad decisions in the future. You know what I'm saying? Might help you not chase after a thirsty bitch. But at the same time, are you learning how to hunt or not? Like, you know what I'm saying? Every real nigga had to learn how to hunt and fend for, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, eventually you do learn how to hunt, though. Eventually, or eventually you should learn how to hunt.
Okay, all right, yeah. So I mean, I guess that's the downside of it. Like, you know what I'm saying, if somebody get too spoiled, like, yo, my dad provided me with some piece of ass, I don't need to go hunt.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. But at the same time, like, like if you get that first nut off you, you know what I mean, you know how I feel. It was in a safe environment.
So
And it was
Rebel said at 12 he ain't had no box.
Right, but that's also the hard part, because now you're chasing some fucking good head. Like, you're not gonna get a whole professional head all the goddamn time.
Nah,
you know what I'm saying?
You're not.
You know what I'm saying? Just like heroin addicts or cocaine addicts. You know what I'm saying? They always chasing that first high. You know what I'm saying? That first nut.
Like, how old were you? No, and I ain't trying to put you out. No,
put it out. We having a podcast conversation.
But how old were you the first time you got some firehead?
Damn, firehead.
Like fire.
Firehead.
Like nigga, I remember
19. I was 19 when I got some firehead. Yeah. 19 when I got firehead.
And has anybody after that really
Nah, nobody nobody smashed that fire that I gotten from that right there. No. Nope. Nah.
Oh shit.
Nah, that one goes on. You know what I'm saying? But like I've gotten some experiences, and you know what I'm saying? Some they try to do things, but I guess then nothing matches the first moment. Where, you know what I'm saying? Like I got head before that. The firehead. Yeah.
Okay,
so yeah.
I don't want to put my age out there, bro. You know what I'm saying? Y'all already know how old I am. I'm fucking 37 years old. I'll put that out there.
Right.
But it was way after 19.
Okay, when you got some fire.
When I got some firehead. Where I was just like, yo.
Oh shit, this is what I've been missing?
Yes.
Damn.
Yes. Like again. Yeah, you done got some head before.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Definitely got head before, whatever. But fire, like, yo.
Yeah.
Damn.
Oh man.
Toes curling type shit.
Oh shit. Yeah.
It was a different age, bro. It was a different age.
Yeah,
it definitely
she went through a few things, and I'm glad she got all the experiences that she got.
Yeah.
To provide me with what she provided me with. Yeah. But all right, so the question of the day still remains is, when your little man turns 12, would you consider providing him with some? Okay, so why?
No.
Why not?
I wouldn't do that because I just don't agree with it, man.
But you just sat here and said,
I don't.
As a man, you would have appreciated if your dad did that for you.
Yes, I definitely would have, but I don't agree with it. As a grown man now, looking at
you
society,
too pussy to do it. Just tell the truth.
Okay,
you too pussy
to
do it.
I'm pussy. You
too pussy to do that for your little man.
You
want to keep going with the train of society and don't want to be judged for doing something that, you know what I'm saying, like go against the grain.
True.
Yeah.
The 1,000%.
Even though you yourself would have appreciated if that was 1,000%. That seems a little hypocritical, man.
It is hypocritical. I'm a hypocrite, and I own that shit, right? You know what I'm saying? So when my son turned 12, you know what I mean? At this point, my son is 7 years old.
Yeah,
and my son is a little immature.
Okay, let's put the age up then. Maybe the age is a little too young. Maybe because we're doing it on Boosie's timeline. Well, let's say like 15.
Maybe. Maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Yeah. I would say at about 15, maybe. 16.
Yeah.
Yeah. If I could get a hot toddy to hook my little man's up. Especially if I know he ain't got none yet.
Yeah, bless that
little nigga God.
Yeah, bless my little God right quick.
Bless little God right quick.
Bless my demigod.
Yeah.
No, but you know what? Again, bro, like when I think about that again, it takes a certain kind of woman to know that this child is a child, and I'm gonna bless him the same way she blessed Boosie. You know what I'm saying?
I don't think she held back, man. I
don't think she did either.
I don't think she held back. Maybe the child didn't know what to expect.
And is that dangerous though? Can that bring your son down the wrong path, a sexual path? Because you know you do have sex addicts out here.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. I mean, I guess Boosie want his son. You always want your kids to be better than you.
But
so
what about that makes that child better than Boosie now? When you say I'm trying to get him on the right path, what is the path that you're trying to get this dude on to get him blessed with some firehead?
Oh yeah. So like, you know, it's just it's gonna sound fucked up. You know what I'm saying?
Make it sound fucked up.
But you know, these hoes out here. There is hoes out here,
and they belong to the streets.
Man. And You know what? The less you get your emotion involved in what it is and could differentiate between, you know what I'm saying? This unfortunate, there's a lot of suckers out here that got married for the sake of pussy. And y'all know who y'all are.
Okay.
And people do that.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? And people are in fucked up relationships, you know what I'm saying? Because they got involved. They got married to the hoe. When that wasn't the one to keep. That was a catch and release, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? So, hey, you know what? You know what I'm saying?
But don't. So
you don't want the first time your son gets sucked off, he catch what he should have released.
Let's keep it funky.
Is what I'm saying.
Let's keep it funky. You ain't never fell in love with a hoe before?
Oh yeah, absolutely. 1,000% toxic.
Why though? Why?
Because she's such a hoe.
Such a fucking hoe.
And I love it.
Dude, those lines is so fucking real, bro. And I have too. And I think that anybody who's been through a couple of relationship situations have fell in love with a hoe. And the reason why you
and every nigga really still looking for a hoe from the
1,000%
from the partner they with. Like, yo, why you ain't more?
You want a freak in the sheets?
Yeah.
Hoe.
Yeah.
You want a freak in the sheets? And a woman in the street.
Yeah, like hide your hoism when you out in the public. But when you at home, like let it go. Let
True.
It flow. Yeah.
True.
I agree. I agree.
And the reason why I'm asking you why, but the reason why you fall in love with a hoe, man, is because she treats you sexually the what we nasty, man.
We
as men, we're fucking disgusting, bro.
Yeah.
We disgusting.
It's horrible.
And a hoe is gonna
tap right into that.
Just as disgusting as you need to be treated.
Yeah.
Bro.
Yep. Absolutely. Yeah.
And we love that shit. So what we want is we want a upstanding woman to have that whole mentality and treat me the way that I want to be treated.
Yeah, and conceptually, what the upstanding mean is like, yo, look, I still appreciate if you don't look at my friends like you won't fuck them.
Yes, yeah,
and don't fuck everybody else out there in public.
Yeah,
but, you know what I'm saying. Other than that, you know, what I'm saying? Yeah, let's take out the household.
Disrespect my dick.
Yeah, but you know, but yeah, go ahead and spit on that thing.
You know what I'm saying?
You want me to spit in your mouth, baby? Come on, let me spit in your mouth. Let me pee on your back real quick. Like, fuck it.
1,000%.
Let's experiment.
Let's do it.
Let's go there.
Let's do it. And love me the same way tomorrow when we wake up in the morning.
Yeah, because we just shared something dark and nasty. You know what I'm saying? It's between us. Yeah. I agree.
So
I agree. But to be a hoe takes practice. To be a hoe, you have to have been hoed.
So you gotta run it through the mud for a little bit.
Have you trained a hoe before? I'm asking you, bro. Have you been a hoe whisperer? I want to know who the hoe whisperers are out there.
You know what?
Some of these hoes, like, yo, like who taught you, bitch? Like, yo, props to that nigga.
I've said that before. Oh,
but
on the grand, no.
You said I nurtured a
little bit, but I've never been in a place to say, you know what? All right, let's go out in the world.
Yeah.
All right, me and you.
Oh, you were trying to keep it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, but you was trying to unleash the little fire in her, but you was trying to keep it for yourself.
Yeah, of course.
And you released the fire, but she went on. That's how it happens.
It happens.
That's how it happens.
But it wasn't like I just go out in the world. I never been that savage at heart.
Right. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I never been that savage at heart. So semi, but not really.
Okay, so we both agree. Like 12 might be a little too early for that, but like 15, 16 might be.
Might be just around it.
Might be around the time where
just about. And I think it's a different understanding when it comes to that age and all that. So you know what I mean. You know, I don't want to say shout outs to Boosie. I don't want to go that far.
I'm in here for that. But you know, I mean, speaking of whole life, man, everybody have their whole life. Everybody had their whole time. So
hold on, before you said keep that thought. So we're able to say I have whole training potential that I refrain from using.
You have to tap into it. You have to, like the late great Patrice O'Neal said. So you have to tap into your womanizing capabilities.
First of all, how old are you? Put it in the comments.
You have to tap into your womanizing capabilities.
Yeah. Yeah,
You have to
definitely.
do it. You have to womanize one time.
And again, I'm saying, like, I'm a married man. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? I'm 37 years old.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? I done had a little bit of life experience, whatever. Not the most and not the least.
Yeah.
But I've had a
Okay.
little bit of life experience, and I'm a married dude right now. So you know what I mean? You got to take what I'm saying with a grain of salt.
Yeah.
But you know, the whole potential and what, dude, if I could go back, right? I think about it, right?
Okay.
Nigga been married 8 years now.
Mm.
If I could, Soul Rebel said he's 29. Nigga, you had the perfect nigga, get that shit out, bro.
Get that shit out your system.
Get it out your fucking system. I got married when I was 30 years old, or right at 29, about to be 30, whatever. So I've been married for 8 years now. If I think about it, when going back, bro, I should have been a fucking savage nigga, disgustingly savage.
Yeah.
If I could look back on my life, I should have been.
There's a couple that you should have took
savage
more advantage of that you didn't. You was being too much of a nice guy. Yeah.
I was a nice guy when I was younger, man. I was too much of a fucking nice guy.
Right, yeah.
Way too much of a nice guy, bro.
Right.
Be a fucking savage, dude, before you get to your 30s, man.
Okay, so
don't have no fucking remorse. Do whatever the fuck you want to do.
I agree with that. So now that we here, I'm asking. So instead of not necessarily getting your son some head at fucking
nah.
But when do you, or should you, give your son real life, or daughter real life experiences or real life information about sex? When do you start talking about not just the birds and the bees, but when do you start talking about, like, you know what I'm saying, the pleasures and all that shit, you know,
somewhere closer to 18? I want to say between 16 and 18, bro.
Yeah,
I want to say 16 and 18, and I think that we need to get it out of our minds that this only have to be our sons and whatever.
Yeah, that's why I said, dude, I put it in there.
You definitely put it in there. I think between 16 and 18, and I think what's going on is at 16 years old, these young girls is feeling the same way that the young boys is feeling.
Right, yeah.
Absolutely. But for some reason we refuse to acknowledge that. We refuse to sit here and say, oh, you know, my daughter wants to this, that, and the third. Hey, your daughter want to do the same shit your son want to do at the same age.
Your daughter want to do the same shit you was trying to do with everybody else's daughter out there.
Yeah.
We was all at somebody's daughter.
Yeah, that's a fact.
That's a fact. That's a fact. We was all at somebody's door.
Yeah.
So don't forget that. You know what I'm saying?
So I think what needs to happen is we need to have them same conversations that we having with our sons or not having with our sons. Not saying that you need to. I don't agree.
Don't be too PC, my nigga. Like, yo, let it.
You're not gonna bring your daughter at 16 to go get piped out by some dude.
Nah, that's not for you to do. That's not your business. But at the same time, there's things you have to warn her about.
You just might bring your son to pipe out something a little bit older at that same age, though.
At the same time, is he really piping it out? You know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean? Like, like Boosie said, like, he didn't introduce him to another fucking 12-year-old had his sucking son. That's all.
Yeah,
he's
grown ass
pro.
What was the term he used again?
I don't know, but he put her
got me pro. Right.
Got him
she
right.
Got hit.
So I know he got him right.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it was a pro. Definitely was a professional.
Yeah, definitely, man.
You know? Yeah, speaking of professional, man, where you at? Tip drill or what was on Ludacris's
Tip drill versus pussy pop. I like pussy popping better than tip drill, dude.
Pussy pop as a video or as a song? Which one do you prefer? Both pussy popping as a song and a video. Okay, so you're aware that, you know what I'm saying, tonight we have Ludacris.
Yes, tonight Ludacris versus Nelly.
So you know, do you feel like if those songs don't go head to head, I'm disappointed?
Of course.
But if they don't figure out a way,
they need to play both of them songs at the same time.
Facts. Like, I feel like if those songs don't go head to head, it's a fucking letdown.
I agree.
Yeah, man. Absolute fucking letdown, man. But who do you got in this one right here?
I want to have Luda.
Yeah.
I want to have Luda because I like Luda better as an MC. I like him better as a songwriter or artist or whatever the case is. However you want to title it, I like Luda better all around.
Yeah.
But Nelly got more hits, bro.
Oh yeah. Nelly got more hits?
Yeah.
Oh, you out your goddamn mind.
Why you say that?
Yo, you really out your fucking mind.
Why
If
you
feel,
say
I
Nigga,
said it,
Nelly-
and I said it, and I'm knowing what I said.
Nelly got country
Bruh.
fucking hits with Florida Georgia Line type shit, bro.
It
This
don't
nigga
even
Nelly
matter
got
because-
way more hits than
Oh,
Luda.
well, on my head, I think about it over and over again.
Yeah.
Nigga, Ludacris got far more hits than Nelly does, bro. Because you got to remember, Nelly's career stopped like at 07.
Okay.
Luda went on and continued to go on. Luda was popping since 98. So they both came on the scene around the same time.
Fat Rabbit.
Yo, Fat Rabbit, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Throw them blows, every song that he had with fucking Usher.
Oh
You know
no!
Yeah.
A fight's out. About
With
to
the
punch
punch,
yo.
yo.
Lights out. Get the fuck back.
Guard your grill. Can't stay still. Like, come on, man. Yo, we drop bows on him. We drop bows on him. We drop bows on him.
So
Throw them bows.
again, I'm all for Luda, dude. But okay, let me not say more
Nah,
hits.
man.
Nelly has had the bigger hits. Nelly got a fucking diamond album, bro. Diamond.
Yeah, Country Grammar.
Yes.
That was
Does-
a diamond.
does-
That and then
does-
his follow-up album.
So
You know what I'm saying? With Hot in Here and all that, those
So-
songs.
so
But
this
after that, where's Nelly at?
he got hot in here.
Yeah, but after that,
He-
where's Nelly at?
He got Air Force
And
One. You know what I'm saying? He got different. So this kind of goes back to the same thing that we was talking about, the whole Jill Scott.
Listen, if Nelly pulls this
Erykah
off,
Badu.
I'll be amazed. I would
be amazed too because
If
I
Nelly-
like Luda way more than I do Nelly.
just
But
because of
who's to say who pulled it off though? Because at the end of the day, did
you gotta go
Erykah
song
Badu
for song, man.
did Erykah Badu win?
I don't
versus
think they
Jill
was looking
Scott?
for that. No, they
Did
made
Teddy
it.
Riley win versus?
Let's keep it a
Babyface?
buck. Let's keep it a buck.
Did fucking-
No. Let's
nobody
keep it-
won.
Yes,
Both
they
of them
do.
won.
Yes, they do. Because let's keep it a buck. No, Teddy Riley and Babyface, that was a competition.
Okay.
Fuck what you heard. Babyface was trying to win that shit,
Mhm.
and he won. You
That
know
nigga
what I'm
brought the guitar. He said,
Yeah,
"Fuck that nigga."
he won.
Man.
So
play
I feel like,
instruments, nigga.
yeah, with Jill Scott and Erykah Badu, I think they made it to like, we're gonna appreciate each other
Mhm.
and we're gonna show each other love. So they try to make it as non-competitive as possible.
Yeah.
I don't think that's gonna be that way with Nelly. I think they have respect for each other. I
Mhm.
think they have love for each other.
But were they trying to get each other the fuck out of there?
Especially, so let's see who got who the fuck out of here. I feel like Luda's gonna get Nelly the fuck.
I hope he get Nelly the fuck out
No,
of there.
you don't have to hope. It's gonna.
Fruit say so. Hot in here,
Versus what?
hot in here, and everything off of Country Grammar is probably knocking everything
Not
that
everything.
Luda got
Not
off.
everything. And Culture Grammar.
Everything is getting Luda the fuck
Culture
out of there,
Grammar
bro.
had 6 good songs, bro. I love the album, but it got 6. You know what I'm saying? Like Better Up. You know what I'm saying? Like those type of joints. But you gotta remember, like Luda. Y'all sleeping on Luda?
And now you're making the same argument. I'm not sleeping on Luda. You're
Y'all
making the
sleeping
same
on
argument.
Luda?
You're making the same argument for Luda is the same I was making for either Jill Scott or Erykah Badu versus Lauryn Hill. That's the same. You're making the same argument right now.
No,
Because
I'm not, because what
hold
you
on,
felt.
hold on.
No, what you fail to realize is that Lauryn Hill, one and only album, had at least 10 classic joints. And I'm not talking maybe classics. I'm talking about absolute classic joints. So it doesn't matter. She don't have to dip and dab from different, you know what I'm saying? It's this one album had 10
Yes.
classic
So
joints.
Okay, so again,
Culture Grammar
that's
does
6.
has
saying-
about
You
6.
saying 5 or 6. So again,
Yeah.
it's gonna be one of them situations where you looking at it and you saying to yourself, "Nigga, you gonna play something off Country Grammar again?"
No, I'm not.
Lauren, you gonna play something off of the Miseducation of fucking again? Yes, because that's pretty much all he got. His first 2 albums, that was it. Everything else after that was pretty much fucking trash, bro.
Yo, listen, stand up. Stand up.
Yes.
Okay, let's
And
go.
again,
Let's go.
again,
Let's
wow,
go.
hold on.
What's your fantasy?
Hold on.
I wanna lick your toes.
So while he's playing stand up, while he's playing Splash
Southern
Paradise,
Hospitality. This the whole album.
Hold on. So while he's playing Splash Paradise, Nelly's still playing shit off of motherfucking Country Grammar, bro.
Yeah, roll out.
And exactly.
You're my homie.
Exactly. So
Got
what we're gonna look at is, yo, nigga, you still playing shit off fucking Country Grammar. This nigga's already
area codes. I got
longevity, bro.
Yeah, I'm talking about he got too many across from the timeline, bro.
I agree. So what I'm telling you is that you're making the same argument for Luda is the same argument that I was making for Erykah Badu as well as Jill Scott's. Either one of them would have got Lauryn Hill the fuck up out of there because Lauryn Hill only got one fucking album.
It's not about the album. It's about
Nelly got 2 albums.
When people hear the songs, okay, let me speak for myself. When I hear the songs, I don't say, ooh, this was the Miseducation of Lauryn Hill album. I don't hear the Miseducation of Lauryn Hill.
But the bitch only got one.
It don't fucking matter.
It doesn't matter. Not to call her a bitch, my bad, but
yeah, you're tripping. One. You're right. You're wilding a little bit. But it's still, it doesn't, I don't hear album. I hear classic song.
Man.
These songs, bro. Come on,
man.
Come on,
Fruits. You with Killer on this one. I know you love Lauryn too, but Erykah Badu and fucking Jill Scott gets Lauryn Hill the fuck up out of there. Shit, Keisha Cole gets Lauryn the fuck up out of there, man. Get the hell out of here, man.
We're gonna leave you alone on that here. Hope you build a high enough mountain to see the sky.
Gets
I hope you got a good view from up there, bro.
Out of there,
I hope Mary J. Blige get Lauryn Hill the fuck up out of here. Absolutely.
Yeah. And the same
absolutely.
Way,
who the fuck would ever argue that Mary J. Blige can't get Lauryn Hill the fuck out of here? Did you just fucking say that?
Brandy gets Lauryn Hill the fuck up out.
You don't know what the fuck you're saying. You confused, bro. You fucking confused. You're confused, bro.
Hey,
you're confused, man. You're very confused.
Hey,
bro.
Luda gets Nelly the fuck up out of there, but Nelly got a couple of hits on his first 2 albums.
Yeah, first 2 albums. Yeah. It's gonna be again, this is more so not an MC battle.
Fruit said Keisha.
Right.
I'm trolling.
Yeah.
I'm trolling.
You're trolling hard.
I'm trolling a little bit.
Trench troll right now. Goddamn. Yeah, you trolling hard. But yeah, nah.
So
it's a DJ battle. It's a DJ battle.
So Patty, the same thing. We talked about the Fugees project as a part of Lauryn Hill's catalog.
Yeah, exactly.
And yes, it does count. It does. But really,
fucking even her hooks. If I Rule really the World is a fucking she that counts.
So she gonna play Nas joint.
It doesn't matter.
It's a part of her catalog.
It's all fair game, bro. Yes, you can. And we'll walk right into the sun, hand in hand, and we'll walk. We won't let.
Hey, if we don't sit the fuck down with this Lauryn Hill bullshit,
listen, man,
bro.
you're just a Lauryn Hill hater. Just let them know. Let the people,
man.
Let the listeners know, man.
She should have dropped at least like fucking 5-6 albums.
It doesn't matter, bro.
Lauryn Hill needs to sit the fuck down.
The content holds strong to this day, and that's what we fucking praise it for, bro.
Your blood clot, Lauryn. Lauryn, move on to the blood clot weird with the bumble clot. Miseducation album. Y'all keep that shit, man.
Yeah, man. But I definitely got Luda in this one. Definitely got Luda. But you know what I'm saying? Like I said, it's a DJ battle. So it's about who plays the right song at the right time. You know what I mean? But I will be thoroughly disappointed tonight if, you know what I'm saying, those 2 songs don't fuck Pussy Poppin' or Tip Drill don't go head to head. I'll be thoroughly disappointed. I don't even care that you can't bring
you have to put those. I know the motherfuckers ain't out here listening to the Bootleg Cable podcast, but if you got to put 2 songs together, you got to put Pussy Poppin' versus Tip Drill, because those 2 songs are pretty much the greatest BET uncut songs ever. Yeah. You know what I mean? Yeah. So definitely those, especially coming from a big artist, those 2 songs definitely need to go together, man.
Right. Absolutely.
So, what you sent me, 28-year-old.
Yeah, man.
A woman
Jay-Z,
claims that
yeah.
she's Jay-Z daughter. I didn't even see that until right now, man.
Right, man. So yeah, 28-year-old Lakeisha, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
He's saying that she has an IG profile, and she's her IG profile is titled Jay-Z's daughter. She's 28 years old. She said that, you know what I'm saying, currently her.
Hold on.
Yeah, go ahead.
Back, we got to go back again. Patty said he want to see Diddy versus Jermaine Dupri. I've seen that before.
Nah,
and
that's a wrap.
No, I think that'd be a dope. I think that'd be
that's a wrap.
If I think that Jermaine Dupri gets Diddy the fuck up out of there, personally.
I want off this podcast right now as we speak.
Again, and hold on. Before you say
I'm signing off this podcast.
Before
I'm
you say
no longer a member of this podcast.
Before you say it, Diddy is not a songwriter.
But you're going to that.
Yes. Hold on. Let me tell you why. I'm gonna tell you why.
Oh,
Jermaine Dupri,
that do this, man.
Dude, we talking about if we talking about bringing up shit. If we talking about bringing up different artists, we talking about bringing up different artists.
Right.
Like Patty is saying, Jermaine wrote for fucking Usher and Mariah.
Okay.
Who the fuck has Diddy wrote for? Nobody.
Okay.
Supposedly he produced all these songs over the years or whatever.
Right.
But we know that Diddy got ghostwriters.
Okay.
Anybody who knows the culture knows that Diddy has ghostwriters.
Yeah, but
so if we talking about artistry, remember Jermaine Dupri dropped at least 2 dope albums. 1407 or whatever the fuck that shit was called, and then he dropped that other album that he had. Both of those albums was fire. This nigga brought out the fucking Brat, produced pretty much everything on her album. The Brat was one of the first fucking female artists to ever go platinum.
Listen, if I want to see So Def versus Bad Boy, I would say
blah blah blah, and also his own work.
Let's do Jagged Edge versus 112, and that be that. That's the best So Def challenge I could think of. But let's just be factual and let's be realistic, right? I understand what you're saying, Diddy not being a writer. But at the end of the day, if it's going to be a battle, of course, what song would he write? Then he's not in the battle. So he's going to be able to pull from anything that's on Bad Boy's catalog. If you put Bad Boy's catalog against So Def's catalog,
so
there's no way that
I agree with that. I agree with that. But what I'm saying is that if he's gonna pull, it should be something that you directly control. Yes, you were.
Then there's no battle. There's
you
no
were.
battle.
Yes, you were.
But nobody's here for that. Nobody's here for that. Nobody's here to be as fucking, you know what I'm saying, direct or fucking exact as what you're describing. Nobody's here for that. Nobody want to see that. Only the song that P. Diddy produced we want to hear right now.
So you're
nobody's here for that. We're just here for Bad Boy versus So Def.
So you're trying to say that both Jermaine Dupri and Diddy should be able to pull anything off of the Bad Boy catalog, anything off of the So Def catalog.
Correct. Yes.
They both need to get the fuck out of here if that's the case. Some rules need to be
there
established.
Is no rules to
if that's the case,
we're not here for the rules. We're not here for that.
Hold on. If that's the case, Diddy gets Jermaine Dupri the fuck up out of here. But if we're talking about stuff that you directly influenced, directly produced, blah 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 blah.
Yeah,
JD
can pull out a little Bow Wow. He can pull out a lot of shit. I understand crisscross, all that. He got a lot, but if you know what I'm saying, So Def versus Bad Boy, it'd be more entertaining if it was more so 112 versus Jagged Edge. You know what I'm saying? I think that's.
But you know what? The thing about this, and what were you just about to get into?
Nah, I don't know.
All right. So the thing about this, the dope thing about this whole conversation, especially what me and you having right now, is what you sent to me with Joe Budden talking to Swiss Beats.
Right. Yeah.
So the dope thing about this is that Swiss Beats was talking about certain things behind the scenes. He didn't really get into any details, but he was just like, yo, this whole versus thing, a lot of people been offering him and Timbaland a lot of money behind the scenes and whatever. And he's saying like, yo, we need to be talking billions. We need to be talking about money that Dr. Dre was offered from Apple to buy Beats by Dre if we talking about this whole versus situation.
Right.
And the debate that we having right now is definitely the reason why what he said was 1000% true.
Okay.
Because I didn't really agree when I first watched it. I was like, nigga, you talking about billions of dollars? What are you talking about here, fam?
Okay, yeah.
But just to sit here and talk about it, and my favorite artist versus your favorite artist versus artists that I like versus artists you like, artists I dislike versus you artists, all of that shit. There's a way to set all of this shit up and have certain questions answered or put certain songs for each other and blah, blah, blah. And also pay tribute to those that came before us and blah, 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 blah. So go ahead and set that off.
Well, I can't set it off as elaborately you did because I really didn't focus on those points.
Okay.
In regards to that interview or that live that they had together. More so, I just only focus on the.
We was talking about Jay-Z, but we'll get back to that.
Yeah, you know what?
Maybe.
Fuck Jay-Z. Jay-Z, take care of your kids. And that's all I got for that.
Well, he's supposed to have like 2 right now.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
He got Bathgate.
Take care of your kids.
He got Bathgate. And then
hey, you're just a cotton swab away from fucking finding out, my nigga. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
take the test, bro.
Yeah. How would you feel if you was an illegitimate? What's that word? How do you say that word?
Illegitimate child.
Illegitimate child of someone.
Yeah. I don't know. Especially if they wasn't claiming me.
Yeah.
Nigga, just put this cotton swab up your nose.
Man. Yeah. Let's really find out.
Spit on this fucking piece of paper,
man.
bro. You know what I mean?
Man. Yeah. Right.
Yeah.
So, but in regards to the Joe Budden and Swiss Beats conversation, I like that because I didn't listen to that part of it, and I like that you listened to that part of it, and that really actually brings a whole different dynamics to the conversation. I was more so focused on what Swiss Beats was saying about, you know what I'm saying, hey, let's raise some money for, you know, the vets of hip hop, and that brings me to where I feel like, yeah, man, why can't hip hop be more so, you know, like in the NBA they have like a players association, and in the players association, you know, they teach new NBA players, you know what I'm saying, about, hey, what to do with these now that you got money, you know, how to handle these hoes out here, kind of like how Boosie's teaching his son, you know what I'm saying, what they invested, you know, the things to watch out for, and, you know what I'm saying, watch out for, you know, what the ownership might do to you, and, you know, they're teaching people these things. You know, what is a union? A union, you know what I'm saying, people look at union as bad things. Yeah, but union is a good thing. So a lot of people that out there that's in the 9-to-5 workforce, a lot of the, you know what I'm saying, lunch breaks and, you know, these things like that come from union standards, things that unions implemented. You know what I mean? So why can't hip hop start like a union to where, you know, like, you know what, these vets deserve, you know what I'm saying, some kind of compensation, or, you know what I mean, some kind of like, hey, listen, man, I know you're retired, you know what I'm saying, you haven't been performing, you can't make any more hits, but at the same time, like, thank you for giving up, you know what I'm saying, taking a risk and providing entertainment into my lifestyle. Yeah. Why can't, you know, there be a union where, you know, your health insurance is paid for? You know, these things are compensated, you know what I'm saying, when you retire from the game or whatever. You know what I'm saying? You still getting some kind of residual income, not only solely based on streaming or whatever like that, because like the old school MCs don't get fucking money from streaming and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? So that's that. Swiss Beats at point that he made on there was, he was saying like, yeah, I'm trying to raise $1 million for like the cool hurts, or, you know what I'm saying, the cool moldies of our generation. But I'm not necessarily saying like, I'm not necessarily saying like, let's raise $1 million, but like, yeah, why can't hip hop form a union? You know what I'm saying? I feel like
but Joe Budden been talking about that for a long time though.
I don't know if he was necessarily talking about that. Let's say I feel like Noriega has also been talking about that too. He's like, it's like, all right, let's have something where, you know, like more so what Swiss Beats was describing, where we give money to, you know, but like, use the word union or association. Like, say, all right, you know what, man, if you are an artist and you're interested in coming up, you got to sign up for this. Sign up for the union.
But you got to think about
your dues.
You got to think about how people feel about that nowadays, where now, especially in this entitled era, right? People look at it and they say, well, I worked hard for this. I did this and I did that. Why should I give my money to somebody who I don't even fucking know? Like a lot of these new cats, ask fucking the baby, Lil Baby. Hey, you know who Kool Herc was?
Right.
You know who Grandmaster Flash and the Furious 5 was?
Absolutely. They have no idea.
They probably have no fucking
And I was
idea.
telling a young cat like that at my job the other day. He was like, yo, Future the GOAT. and he will shit on. I'm like, yo, man, come on, man, like, don't do that. And I'll bring up artists like, you know what I'm saying, Jada Kiss or other artists like that. And he's like, yo, who that? You know, and you know what I told him? My rebuttal to him was, you know what I'm saying? Because it's easy for a young dude to shit on your generation. You know what I mean? All you do is watch, da 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 da.
Yeah.
I'm like, yo, one day somebody's gonna look you dead in the face and say, yo, who the fuck is Lil Wayne? I can't wait to. I would love to be there when they say that to you.
Yeah.
You know, and it's like, yo, like it's easy to say it from now.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I'm sure the baby saying, you know, or whoever you just described might be saying, yo, who the fuck are these dudes? But one day somebody's gonna say, who the fuck is the baby?
Yeah. Exactly.
While they using your fucking flow and style, my
exactly.
nigga.
Like, nigga, I created this shit.
Yeah. So it's like, yo, that's what I'm saying. Like, hip hop need to start a union or an association where it's not even wrong to, like, you know what I'm saying, just like the NBA does. Hey, man, listen, hey, fucking Boosie out here getting these 12-year-olds head, bro. Like, y'all need to understand, like, yo, what these hoes, and don't get caught up in these traps, and you know what I'm saying, not necessarily females. I don't want
take the condom with you.
Yeah.
Don't
take
even
the condom
put that
with
shit
you.
in the trash.
Yeah. Don't even
flush it down the toilet.
Yeah. All these little fucking, you know what I'm saying. Oh, they trying to get you. You know what I'm saying. The baby punching the people out in the audience. Hey, man, they trying to get some money off you, bro.
Yeah.
You don't need to lose money like this. Here's how I handle this situation. You know what I'm saying. Here's how I've grown. You know what I'm saying? Have people teaching classes and shit like that. Maybe we have less whack shit, you know what I'm saying, come out. And you know what I mean? Maybe that, especially if it start by a black person, you know what I'm saying, that's of the culture, maybe that will help keep the culture in the culture.
Yeah.
Keep it in the black fucking, you know what I'm saying, in the black race. And you know what I'm saying? We maintain because we dictate how this thing looks. You know what I'm saying? Having that, I feel like, yeah, a black person need to start it and lead that. And you know what I'm saying? Like, I think that'd be a dope thing to do. Yeah, I really do. I absolutely feel that way, man.
Yeah, man. So I mean, like I said, again, I agree with Swiss Beats on this, and you know, hopefully he can put something in place and get the shit jumped off the right way. But
absolutely,
definitely people who started this culture and all that, they deserve their flowers, man. So you know, shout out to Swiss Beats, and hopefully again he is able to get the ball rolling on this shit, man.
All right, what is it saying on live, man? What else is it saying on live?
Fruit say they deserve the titles for their ministry. She also said a lot of depreciation and validation seeking, frivolous spending. When we was talking about the whole why certain things like this aren't in place already. You know what I mean?
Absolutely, man.
So and then Patty, going back to the whole battle thing, they should look out for Facebook Live like Jada's talk show, and the culture loves the versus battles.
Yeah. I love it too, man. I like it. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah.
I mean, I like, you know, like the Ludacris Nelly right there. Like, I'm like, ooh, spot on. You know what I'm saying? I like when they get it spot on, you know?
Yeah. And
I like when they get it spot on. So like, as long as it continues on a spot on kind of mentality, like, I don't want to see, like, you know what I'm saying, no more like battles that people don't even deserve to be in the same room as each other.
Yeah.
Type shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Spot on. Ludacris Nelly, spot on, man. That's
I think that's a good battle. That's a good battle.
Yeah, I'm here for that.
And from what Swiss Beats was saying, he was saying that was a situation where both Luda and Nelly kind of agreed to that. Like, all right, he's saying that the whole versus thing is coming from a respect aspect where it's not like, yo, fuck Nelly or fuck Luda. Like, both of them respect each other. And they say, all right, cool. Yeah. So he was talking about
I'm here.
Also, Busta Rhymes versus Snoop Dogg.
I don't know. I think Busta Rhymes gets Snoop Dogg out of here.
I think so too.
Yeah, his songs are too hype, man.
Yeah,
even though he's not considered a legend on an icon as Snoop is. Nah, Busta Rhymes not.
Well, the mainstream wise, definitely
mainstream rhymes. But I think
in hip hop,
I think once the battle starts, like Busta Rhymes gets Snoop out of here.
Like, I think I agree with you on that one. Definitely. I don't think it'll be easy.
Yeah,
but
I think But we like that. I also like that too. The aspect of it where, you know, people might be counting out Busta Rhymes.
Yeah,
you're gonna find out real easily.
Yeah, here we go, yo. Here we
Yeah,
go.
yeah.
Yo.
So what's the
The
Bono this, and Bono that? Okay.
Bono no Jack. Hey, go back. Hey.
Hey man, but yo, listen, man, definitely a dope podcast, my nigga.
Yeah.
Where we at minutes wise, man?
An hour and a half.
Oh man, we might have
Just
to.
about that.
Hey, listen, we gonna let y'all go while it's hot, my nigga. You got something else for them? You got something else?
No. Well, I don't really got anything else much more, but I was thinking about the conversation that we had with the whole the whole Ahmaud Arbery situation.
Yeah, Ahmaud Arbery. I seen the Ahmaud Arbery. They released a new video or off CNN.
And I think that initially our first conversation that we had with that was more of an emotional one.
Oh, of course,
and
absolutely,
not necessarily
I
based.
gotta admit,
yeah, and not necessarily based on.
I'm gonna let you talk real quick. I'll be right back. Speak on that.
So we had a conversation already about the whole Ahmaud Arbery situation. If y'all don't know, that's a dude that's in Georgia that got caught, or not caught, that was murdered while he was jogging, so to say. So since that whole situation came out, it's been a lot of different videos, not a lot of different videos, 2 different videos has come out. So one video had came out, and I believe that this video was recorded in December or something like that, where they saw that the exact same house, it was another black male that had went into the house or whatever and walked around. Somebody called the cops on him at same time, but nothing was ever taken from the house, blah blah blah. So fast forward to February, where Ahmaud Arbery was also inside that same house, went walking around. The homeowner said that there was no crime committed, there was nothing taken from that house. It was no garage door, no front door. It was a house that was under construction. This dude went into there, cops was called, and then we all know the situation that happened from there.
Oh, let me speak on that real quick though. Let me talk about that real fast, man.
Mm-hmm.
Like before I move into my property, my home, like I personally took part into a lot of the construction that happened here in my personal home that I live in now.
Yeah.
And to my surprise, when I moved in, a lot of my neighbors, who came to greet me was like specifically said things that like, we like your floors. Like, nigga, you haven't been to my house yet.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I like your kitchen.
Yeah.
Man, when did you see my kitchen?
Yeah.
Like people.
It's something that people do.
It's something that people do. They go up to a house that's on the construction, or this, and they look, because nobody technically lives there. They're not gonna violate your privacy if you live there, but before somebody actually moves in, people might come through and peek through a window to see what's going on, especially if they live in the neighborhood.
Yeah.
So you try to get some ideas of what to do with my own personal home.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I don't fault people for doing that.
People make videos about that too.
Right.
So Coleon the War, one of the dudes that I follow in the gun industry, because I guess this kind of comes down to a gun issue as well, because obviously these dudes that approach Arbery or put him on camera and ultimately took his life was 3 dudes that had guns on them, right?
Yeah.
So it's obviously a gun issue as well. He was saying basically pretty much, not that we trying to seek validation or whatever, but he's agreeing with most of the population, like, yo, just because this dude supposedly went up to a residence that was in the process of being built, yes, he might have been guilty of trespassing or whatever, but he didn't need to lose his life for it. He was talking about that whole aspect of it too, where it's just like, yeah, in Georgia they have the whole law situation where they say, oh, you can perform a citizen arrest if you are a witness to a felony or some sort of crime or whatever. I don't want to go into the exact laws of it because I don't know off the top of my head. But if you're in Georgia and you witness a crime, if I see you break into a house or if I see you steal something or whatever, I can initiate a citizen's arrest and hold you until law enforcement gets there. In this case, this dude, according to the homeowner, according to the videos that we have so far, did not break any laws. There was nothing on the outside of the house that said, yo, nobody can come in here, do not trespass. There wasn't no trespassing signs or nothing like that. The house didn't have a front door. It didn't have a garage door. So pretty much, I don't want to say that he was within his rights to walk inside the house, but still, it was a home that was under construction that people make YouTube videos about. Coleon Noir pointed that out, that people make YouTube videos about walking inside of houses that are under construction, and they just go around and they just
that's
looking
just something
there.
that people do. I've been like I smoke weed on you know what I'm saying on the construction work sites, and you
Yeah.
know, yeah, somebody came in there one time like, listen, you can't be here. I left.
Yeah.
I'm not.
All right.
I wasn't here to cause no harm. I was
Yeah.
like, all right, it's shelter.
Yeah.
And you know, I'm just here to see what's going on. But cool, like, and I'm not here to, you know, cause no havoc or anything like that. It's something that people do.
Yeah.
I don't understand. Like these gentlemen that pursued this young man, they had different agendas. It's clear to see. You know what I'm saying? These is people. You know, a father and son that, you know, they had an agenda.
And also the son specifically had a history with whoever was in the house in December. I think I said it when you went inside for a second.
Yeah.
Somebody else went inside the house in December.
Mm.
They have that on video as well. Nothing was taken at that moment either. But the son was one of the people that called the cops when that person went inside the house.
Was it a black person?
It was a black person.
Mm.
He looked kind of similar to Ahmaud Arbery, but we can't confirm that it was him or it wasn't him. Right. So I saw the video, and it's the same thing. Somebody went in there. This was around 8:00 at night. They went in there, they looked around, and then they bounced. Cops was called, and
nothing became of
it. Nothing became of it.
Yeah.
So what they're saying is the father and son, the McMichaels, the father and son also saw, or they were a witness to whoever that black person was, if it was Ahmaud Arbery at the time that went into the house in December. Now in February came back, they were like, oh well, that's him, that's the same dude that I saw the last time.
Yeah.
And something happened in between him leaving the house and blah 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 that ended up in him getting killed. So what they're
I would like to see. I like to see videos. I mean, I hope that they seem like they have a video inside the property, but if they have any video outside the property, I'm pretty sure that father and son probably visited the house.
Nothing was removed from the home. As far as the homeowner is saying, nothing was taken from the home.
Absolutely.
He went inside the house. He stayed in there for so they say at least 7 minutes, but he didn't take anything. He didn't break anything. He left the house afterwards.
He left the house, right, man.
Yeah.
And
again,
the homeowner themselves weren't pressing charges on the young man.
Nah.
They never called the cops or anything to that aspect.
Yeah.
So and then for the two gentlemen that pursued Ahmaud, they weren't even like really necessarily in contact. Like the homeowners to be weren't necessarily in contact with those two gentlemen.
Yeah.
So they're not really like necessarily friendly neighbors.
So the whole narrative of him being a jogger, that's a false narrative. I think that we can assume that right now, that he wasn't a fucking jogger just jogging down the street. You know what I mean? But even with that being said, it's still
he wasn't running at the time of the pursuit.
I think that he was running at the time of the pursuit.
Oh, you think he was?
Personally, I think that he was running at the time of the pursuit, or at the moment just before he died. I think that he was running from both the person that was recording and also from the both McMichaels that was driving the truck. You know what I mean? That's what I believe.
I don't believe that. I believe because I mean,
you believe that he was just running down the street?
I think he was jogging. He was on his way out. You know what I'm saying? Just being out. You know what I mean? At the time, ventured into a home that was under construction that he knows to be under construction.
Yeah.
Checked out this place, dipped, and continued doing what he was doing, and he was pursued.
Okay. So even with that being said, I think that with the evidence that we have so far, it don't change the way I feel about the situation. You know what I mean? Even if let's just say he's guilty of trespassing at the most, because again, the homeowner said he didn't take anything from the house,
and the homeowner is not resentful or remorse. The homeowner harbors no ill intent for that young man.
Yeah,
for entering his home.
Yeah. So
and like I said, if they run back that video, let's see how many people of that community enter that place, because I think it's a common thing for people to do.
And to go back on that too, I have, especially when I was younger, You know what I mean?
I went to construction sites. I've been in several.
Yeah. Like
Yeah.
I don't know if you know exactly where it is, but that the fucking government building on 441, in Lauderdale Lakes,
right?
When that building was being built, bro, me and the homies used to go there on bicycles all the time because they have like a ramp where they was building. Going up into the parking garage.
Right,
We used to go there and jump off the fucking ramp on the bicycles and do all kind of shit back in the days when that building was
I know
being
exactly
built.
what you're talking about. Yep.
So I personally have gone to construction. It wasn't a home, so to say, but even now,
there was no resident
even now,
there.
I'm curious when I'm driving past and I see certain places being built. I'm like, yo, I want to go over there and just kind of see what it looks like on the inside. Let's see how this spot is being built, whatever.
And listen, I'm gonna tell you right now, as a homeowner myself, I take pride in my home, and I'm concerned about the other homeowners that surround me and everything like that. And if a home get broke into right now, I would definitely 1,000% call the cops, or may even pursue an invader of somebody's home, because for the simple fact that I know my neighbors.
Yeah.
I know the people that's living in the community around me, and I respect them, and you know what I'm saying? I see myself in that position. But if it's a home under construction, like I know that there's nobody residing in that home.
Yeah.
There's nobody in any type of danger or anything like that.
Yeah.
Why do you feel like you need to pursue that person?
Exactly. So I'm assuming that you feel the same way that I feel, that this new so-called evidence that they have right now is not changing your opinion on the confrontation that happened between the McMichaels and Ahmaud Arbery.
No, not absolutely.
And it's not changing mine either, because I feel like at the end of the day,
I'm glad that it gets rid of some of the opinions that, you know, the people that like to cause arguments, and you know, the people that just want to argue for the sake of arguing. That, you know, Ahmaud was wrong, and trying to find different angles to say he was wrong. For entering that home. I'm glad that kind of you know what I'm saying, shed lights on that situation. Like, yo, listen, the homeowner himself is not offended by him entering the home. So why are you? You know? Or why? Or was those gentlemen that pursued him, quote unquote, even offended? And I'm still upset that they don't have a toxicology report on those guys.
I don't think they took any blood from them at the time either.
I think that was wrong. I think that's wrong that they didn't take any kind of blood toxicology report or anything from those gentlemen at the time that they did that.
I agree.
That is wrong.
Yeah. So again, man, with the new information that came out with that situation, I feel the same way. Like, you know what I mean? This dude was, it changed my opinion on whether he was just a jogger jogging down the street. I don't think that he was a jogger jogging down the street. I think that he was running from both the McMichaels, the guys that were in the dudes that are charged for the murder, that was in the truck that was in front of him. I think he was running from both them and also the guy that was recording. I think the guy that was recording had some part in it, and he was chasing down.
35-year-old, if you're living with your daddy, we need to question your fucking moral fucking ethics and who you are as a person too. I think all that needs to be on display.
And I think that in that moment, Ahmaud saw that there was no situation that was really a way out for him, and he fought for his life, man. And I saw another video on that where somebody was really, really emotional with the whole situation, and they was just like, yo, he fought for his life. And a lot of people wouldn't do the same in that situation. A lot of people would run.
A lot of people are coward.
Yeah, like, give that man his respect that he fought for his life.
Yeah, him and Trayvon, man.
Yeah,
respect to y'all.
Yeah, both of them. And I think that these kind of go hand in hand. Trayvon fought for his life, and I think that, again, I said it on this podcast before. When you go back and listen to the audio, I think that it was George Zimmerman that was screaming because he was getting his ass whooped. And he was getting his ass whooped, and he decided to kill Trayvon over the situation.
Absolutely.
He decided that, all right, this was a situation that I can't handle anymore. And the same thing with these two dudes. They looking like, all right, we're going to chase this dude down in the truck. We got our guns. He going to comply. We're going to be able to do this and do that and da-da-da. And he didn't fucking comply.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Same guys, folks who would not have done that to a white person.
Of course not.
They would not have done that to a white person. And that's what we're here to say. I'm not trying. Yeah, of course. It's a race thing.
Yeah.
Fuck it. Deal with it.
And Fruits
you
is
feel
saying
the way you feel, and I feel the way I feel.
Fruits is saying it's multiple people against one and and he's still killed in the situation. Yeah.
All right, we got lawnmowers and shit in the background, so we're gonna dead all this right now.
Melanin 81, what up? What up?
What up to y'all, man? Hey,
we about to end this.
Thank y'all for participating in this podcast.
Yeah,
the people who participated on YouTube Live.
Yeah,
really appreciate y'all. I definitely enjoyed having this podcast.
Definitely.
Thank you for a dope episode, my nigga.
For sure.
I appreciate it 1,000%.
I ain't gonna leave you hanging like
facts,
you left me.
Yeah. Facts a million on this one, man. I had fun on this one. Thank y'all for joining us on this, man. Bootleg Cable Podcast.
Definitely,
can't spell
man.
that.
Something wrong with your ass.
And yeah, it might be bootleg.
Ain't nothing fake about it.
Man, we out, man.
Hold on 1 second before we out though. For those that start to finish, y'all, the one that check the podcast from beginning to end, one, we appreciate y'all, but I would ask y'all for a favor. If y'all checking this podcast out from beginning to end, hit us with a timestamp. Sometimes when we upload the videos, we don't got a chance to put the timestamps from each and every conversation and whatever. So put the timestamps in the comments and I'll pin it to the top so that everybody could pick and choose whatever it is they want to talk about.
Yeah.
And we appreciate that.
And
shit,
yo,
man.
listen,
Help
man.
us out.
You ain't real if you don't weigh in, man. So weigh in.
Yeah. Again,
stop listening and not weigh in. Weigh in on the comments, man.
Yeah. So and again,
you're
shout out to
not
people on
real
YouTube.
unless you weigh in.
Yeah.
We were brave enough to say our piece. Say yours.
Definitely.
Weigh in.
100.
All right.
We out. Peace. Appreciate y'all. Take it easy.
Love
Have
y'all.
a good one.
Love. Yeah, now I know that. Damn, that was a dope conversation at the end. I just know these motherfuckers gonna talk shit about the lawnmower in the background. All they gonna have to say about it, yeah,
You think so?
In the background. Yo, nigga, come here though.
What you say?
You killed that.
Oh yeah. Well,
We'll kill that. I'll put that this episode up against anybody in the industry.
Oh,
right
1,000.
Right
1,000.
now, I'm here for it.
1,000.
Anybody in the industry, you brought your A game, bro, and I appreciate it, bro.
Yeah. And you know what, dude? I appreciate you sending me the text in the beginning and saying, like, yo, man, ain't no more whack podcast, bro.
No, man, we can't afford it, man.
Ain't no more whack podcast. So
yeah.
I definitely decided that, hey, whatever it is,
yeah,
nigga, my granny just died.
Yeah,
you know what I mean.
A game it, man.
Got to A game it, bro. And
that's too much online.
Nah. That's the mentality that we need to have going forward, man.
Man, definitely, man.
That's definitely the mentality we need to go forward. So
Yeah, man. Nah, this shit was dope, bro. This shit right here was a dope motherfucking podcast, but I could tell you right motherfucking now.
Yeah.
I can tell you right now, I had fun.
I did too, man.
And it wasn't bullshit. And we was on point, bro.
Yeah.
Dang, that shit was good. I'm sorry I had to get up and pee a couple times. But hey, shit was good, bro. I ain't, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes you cringe at some of the shit you say. I ain't cringe worthy on none of this.
Nah.